So there were a lot of really awful players on the Eagles offense this year. You see, you got Miles Austin, Riley Cooper. In that picture, I think you see Dennis Kelly. But if there's one player on this offense that just did awful this year, that's gotta be Demarco Murray. So, Demarco Murray this season is averaging 3.5 yards a carry, and he only has about 633 yards right now. Now, there's one more game left in the season, but I don't expect him to get more than 650 yards. And there's a lot of, I guess, debate over why he's so bad this season. And people are saying that it's just a scheme issue, and other people are saying that it's just because he's bad or he's not trying. Now, I'm one of those people that think it's because he's not trying, and I'm here to prove my point. Alright, so here you go. One example. Here's DeMarco Murray going for a run, and as you can see, he slides. Now let's do some research right here. Let's watch this one more time. This is DeMarco Murray, and he slides right there to get away from number 24 on the Dolphins. Let's do some research. Number 24 on Dolphins. Let's do some research. Now, number 24 on the Dolphins happens to be a guy named Bryce McCain. Now, let's see how much this guy weighs. Now, Bryce McCain, let's see, he weighs 185 pounds. Alright, let's just take that into consideration. Now, as you can see, DeMarco Murray weighs 227 pounds. So, just let's prove it a little. Plus 227 subtract 185. Let's just see. That's 42 pounds. DeMarco Murray weighs 42 pounds more than that cornerback, and yet he slides to avoid him. What kind of running back does that? Now, if he was trying, he would have trucked that guy over and ran for another 5 or 10 yards. So now I'm about to show you just 3 runs to DeMarco Murray, but these really summarize just what exactly he's been doing the whole season. So in this first clip, I want to show you guys, just look at how fast he's running. Does it look like he's running as fast as he possibly can? He does some weird stutter step right there, loses all his speed, and just gets tackled. That's not a good play. This next one, let's see what he does here. Now, if he was running as fast as he possibly could, he would not have been dragged down so easily by a guy with, the guy was on the ground. He just reached his arm out and grabbed him. He shouldn't have fell down. And let's see this next way. Alright, this next play, he just gets destroyed by the offensive line. That wasn't his fault. But that's another interesting point to make. At the start of the season, it was all his problems was being blamed on the offensive line. But then Sproles and Matthews started doing well. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't the offensive line's fault. So I'm just saying, it seems like a lot of people flip-flopped on their opinions about DeMarco Murray. First it was the offensive line, and now it's just a scheme. And here's just one more play, which is probably the latest play, where DeMarco Murray has disappointed us all. As you can see, easy play, toss, he fumbles it. Why does he fumble it? He's looking up the field before he catches the ball. That is a rookie mistake. A running back like him, who's getting paid $40 million, he should not be making those kinds of mistakes. As you can see, look at his head. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. But he is just not a good player. They're going to show it again. So I'll just widen the view. Look at his head. And up the field before he catches the ball. That is not a good player. Just not a good player at all. So right now I'm just going to show you a couple highlights from DeMarco Murray's year with the Cowboys last year. There are just some very big differences. So as you can see right here, he has speed, he has shiftiness, he trucks over a guy. Who has DeMarco Murray trucked over this season? Nobody. Yeah, he's showing quickness right here. You know, this season I noticed a lot that whenever he goes to juke somebody, he ends up juking himself out. He trips over himself. That's not a good player. And I'm watching these highlights, and this is a good player. You can't tell me that DeMarco Murray just suddenly forgot how to do all this stuff. He either is not trying, or I don't know what it is. It certainly isn't completely the scheme's fault, because, the scheme doesn't make up for the fact that DeMarco Murray can't seem to juke anybody out. He's not trucking anybody over. He's not even hitting the holes fast enough. He just doesn't look like he's playing with much heart at all. I hope it changes next season, because, let's face it, DeMarco Murray's going to be on the Eagles for a long time. I just got to hope for the best, I guess. So, leave a comment. What do you guys think is the problem with DeMarco Murray this season? Because we certainly aren't seeing the DeMarco Murray that we saw last season.